You're just the mechanic, Sierra. We don't need a mechanic where we're going. Hand over your key card. You're fired. My father looked me dead in the eye when he said it. We were at the dinner table. He'd just announced he was selling our company for $2.5 billion, handing the credit to my brother Brent, who barely knows how to turn on a computer. I didn't scream. I pulled out my key fob and dropped it into my water glass. Goodbye, Dad. 10 years ago, Advanced Logistics was drowning. I was 22. Dropped out of my PhD to save it. For 2 years, I didn't take a salary. I slept on a yoga mat under the servers, rewriting the entire logistics system from scratch while Brent gambled company funds in Vegas. I built the algorithm that saved millions. I built the empire he just sold. 6 months in, Dad called me into his office. We need to move you off W-2 to save on payroll taxes. Just a formality. He fired me as an employee and rehired me as a contractor to save money. He thought he was being clever. He forgot one thing. If an employee invents something, the company owns it. But if a contractor invents something without a specific assignment clause, the contractor owns it. All of it. I signed the paper feeling small and discarded. I didn't realize I was signing a deed to the entire kingdom. The night of the acquisition gala, I stood outside the Seattle Convention Center in my charcoal suit. Inside, my family was celebrating. Dad holding scotch, laughing. Mom in a silver gown. Brent already drunk, bragging to reporters about his visionary leadership. I walked past security. Marcus remembered who helped him reset his password and went straight to the AV booth. My father wants a last-minute change to the visuals, I said, sliding a $100 bill and a USB drive across the console. Just a tribute video. Cue it the moment he signs. I returned to the floor as Dad took the stage. He spoke about legacy and hard work. The contract sat ready. $2.5 billion. He lifted the pen. I walked down the aisle, slow, deliberate. Heads turned. Dad saw me. Fear flickered. He tried to wave security over, calling me unstable. I stopped 10 feet from the stage and met his eyes. I nodded, confused but arrogant. Certain he'd won, he signed. The deal closed, and with it, his fate. I signaled the booth. The screens went black, then exploded to life. Center. The 2014 contractor agreement. IP reversion clause glowing red. In the event that the company does not exercise the option to purchase exclusive rights within 10 years, all rights revert to the contractor. Left. Git commit logs showing my authorship at 99.8%. Every major algorithm, every update, every line of code. Author, Sierra. Right. Notice of copyright infringement. Cease and desist. The room gasped. Elias Thorne, the Titan Tech CEO, stared at the screens, then at Dad. What is this? Dad broke. Started stammering about misunderstandings. I filtered the search for Brent's contributions. The screen blinked. 0 code commits. The only trace of my brother in the entire digital history was guest Wi-Fi access requests to download video games. Phones rose. Glasses shattered. Lawyers surged. Thorne stood. The deal is terminated. You just sold me stolen property. Security grabbed Dad, not me. I watched my family unravel. I felt no joy, only balance. The corporate veil was pierced. Fraud became personal. Everything was seized. The house, the accounts, the trust. I walked out into the Seattle rain. Behind me, my father was screaming about discrimination and lawyers. I didn't inherit my empire. I took back what was always mine.